Hi, I am doing my own full moon reading right now, and I am just trusting that whoever this reaches, maybe we're on the same vibration, maybe we're on the same energy wavelength, and this is coming across your reading for, and this is coming across your feed for a reason. So let's go ahead and see what's in store for us this full moon, okay? Y'all know this is real because I ain't got no makeup on, no filter. We're looking into what have I created and manifested since the new moon? Where am I now? What is coming into my conscious awareness? What is no longer serving me? How can I release and let go of these energies? And what available resources are available to me as I release and let go? I don't do this every new and full moon, but maybe every other. At least once a month, I'd either do a new moon or a full moon reading. I usually can get to the new moons because full moons I'm usually just chaotic. Just chaotic. Interesting. Emperor. I just wanted to see what's coming out of this. Eight of Cups. I don't think that that's... Okay. Sorry, I wanted to see what we got. What have you created and manifested since the new moon? We've got the world. We've got some things coming to an end for you. We've got things coming full circle. We've got some closure, okay? Let's see exactly what that is. What has come to an end for us this full moon? Okay, High Priestess wants to come out. Also, the 10 of Pentacles. So this has to do with... something intuitively that you are walking away from. I don't think this is very clear for me still. 10 of Pentacles, I connect to like work situations and like money and finances. So what's coming to what have you created in me? Sometimes the world, and I wonder if this is a message of like you actually creating a level of success and abundance. 4 of Cups, something you've been waiting on. 7 of Wands, trying to keep your boundaries in check. 6 of Pentacles, receiving a lot of money. I think you've walked away from what was no longer serving you or us in this case by trusting your intuition. You also spent a good enough time alone to figure out what you want. Where are you now? We've got Knight of Swords. We're ambitious. Now that we've kind of gotten clear on the path and the direction, now this is time to be ambitious, right? What is coming into your conscious awareness? 2 of Pentacles, needing to balance. Now you're going to have to play a balancing act of, you know, what it is that you manifested. And also trying to recalibrate and adjust to this new level. When we have the world here in 10 of Pentacles, there's a major accomplishment here, right? That's happening. But now you also have to adjust with this new level of success, okay? This is interesting of what's no longer serving you. You have Ace of Cups. I say you, but also me. Ace of Cups. This is really interesting. Ace of Cups represents new feelings, new emotions. I'm really curious to dig into this, but I want to come back to it. How can you release and let go of these energies? Magician, manifesting, making sure you're focused on what you do want and not leaning into the lack. You got to be real careful not to focus on, well, I only have these options in front of me. Try to really lean into the infinite possibilities of it all. What additional resources are available to you as you release and let go? We've got 4 of Wands, stability, domestic harmony. So I was really curious here because with this Ace of Cups, what's no longer serving you, Ace of Cups, again, new feelings, new emotions, new relationships, but then also this 4 of Wands is available to me. This to me, if you're dating, this almost feels like a message to me like you don't have to date anymore. I feel like you're actually about to be walking into a new relationship. Now the cards, I wanted to see what else came out of that. The cards right after the 4 of Wands, the Emperor. This could either be with an Aries or just somebody who's very determined, someone who's a leader, someone you trust to lead you in a relationship, right? If you kind of believe in that kind of like Christianity, kind of like Y'all know what I'm talking about. Four of Pentacles here again. We've got stability, and then the Two of Cups. It definitely feels like there's a relationship that is going to be advancing to me. I will say the Eight of Cups was the next card out, but I don't think it was connected to this reading at all. I really don't. I think if anything, that's more of a fear. You know, I don't feel like it's relevant. I really don't. So let's confirm this Ace of Cups. What's no longer serving you? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and 7. Yeah, you no longer have to. I think this is a message of like, you don't have to wait for new love. I don't know if this is a relationship for you or not, but Seven of Pentacles is waiting. Wheel of Fortune is like divine timing, luck, good fortune. I feel like it's already come to you. So now all you have to do is believe. Let's also say, if there's a relationship you've already attracted and manifested, but for you, it's like not quite right. I'm saying this with a grain of salt, but like maybe lean into like the manifestation of like letting it evolve into what you want it to be. Does that make sense? So an example might, and I'm really trying to not tell you to lean into potential. That's not what I'm saying, but maybe change your perspective. So a good example might be, maybe you met somebody really great and you don't like that they smoke. I don't know, I'm just, but everything else about them is great. Maybe they could quit. Maybe they might switch to vaping, which is not better, but maybe you could kind of manifest them not smoking. I'm just something like that, where you also have to give people room to grow. I think there's certain things when you're in a relationship that you just don't want to negotiate on, and you don't want to lean into the potential. So what I'm not telling you to do is date somebody who's in between jobs. You need to wait for that person to be secure. No, if they don't have like a way or a plan that they currently make money, having a business and growing is one thing, but like having odd jobs and no plan is completely different. In my personal opinion, I'm more likely to date somebody who has a business and there's like steady growth versus to date somebody who's like door dashing, Ubering, and like day trading. Like, I'm so trash. Okay, I hope that's making sense. So it feels like overall, I just want to get one other card for us. I really want to get more clarity on this, like the world and the Ten of Pentacles here. What have we created since the new moon? We're in this ambitious energy. We need to balance our priorities. Overall, these cards are very positive. I want to get something from my Crystal Spirit deck. This is really not any content I plan to do today, but here we are. For me and the collective spirit, what you got for us? What you got for us? Okay, raw morganite and then malachite right beneath that. I don't think I'm going to read malachite because I saw raw morganite first. Such a pretty stone. And then malachite. Some of you guys might really connect with malachite. 46 and 34. I just want to go to 34 real quick. What is it about? What's malachite about? Essential meeting, clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. That's what malachite's about. Okay, now I'm going to flip to the raw morganite. These messages are usually really good, y'all. Okay. Sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability, and self-forgiveness. No matter how hard the rock, over time, water can alter it, making a path where there was none before. The appearance of this crystal is a sign that this is a time for you to embrace your sensitivity and gentleness. There is no need to be forceful when you can simply be open to what you are entitled to receive. Allow yourself to be vulnerable as this crystal spirit appears in raw, unpolished form, finding strength in knowing that you do not have to engage in battles that serve no one. You are able to handle whatever dramas are in front of you right now. Your exquisite sensitivity will serve you well, for it allows you to see things as they are. The conscious universe will be gentle with you, and raw morganite spirit is here. To let you know that you are not alone and you have a solid foundation beneath you. So express your gifts of empathy and compassion. You are stronger than you know. I want to go back to that first sentence. No matter how hard the rock, over time, water can alter it, making a path where there was none before. I think, considering our reading, guys, that kind of speaks to me the most. Because it's about change. It's about divine timing. It's embrace your sensitivity and gentleness. Don't resist it. Don't resist what water, the emotions, want to do. Don't resist the emotions that want to come through. Don't resist being open, being raw, being vulnerable, especially if this like connection is really speaking to you guys. In order to build on any foundation, you've got to be emotionally vulnerable and open. You know that. Now I urge you want to see what Malachite is about. There's more, but I don't want to read the whole thing because we'll be here forever. Let me go back to 34. Overthinking can make you feel like you are starting to lose it. Oh my God, that's me. But Malachite spirit has appeared to let you know that there is a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. Reasoning with clarity means the right use of your intellect as you consider all the evidence you have encountered. This includes evidence produced by opening yourself to messages from the unconscious universe through your first sense, intuition. Your reasoning powers are at their peak right now, so let go of any old beliefs that would make you doubt Malachite spirit message, which is to trust that you are smart enough to sort through all this information before you. Yeah, and I think that goes hand in hand with this, Knight of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, guys. Being ambitious, but also needing to balance your priorities and your finances and kind of like being practical about your approach and at which the speed you're going. I still want to get, am I ridiculous? Let's get one more card. Let's get one more card for this. I'm going to try to apply it to the, it's a love deck, but I'm going to try to apply it to the new moon. What have we created and manifested since the new moon? Because we have the worlds came out first. What's closed? What's done for us? Y'all saw it jump out? Overthinking! Convoluting the facts, justifying staying together, stop obsessing and act. Yeah, I think honestly, guys, and again, we just had this message of like trusting our intuition, not overthinking, the difference between ruminating and then trying to use thought to be logical. I think you already know, I'm sorry, my eyes are itching. I think you already know what you need to do, whatever your personal situation is, okay? But you're allowing your fear to overthink. You're allowing your fear to prepare you for worst case scenario, which is why you're overthinking. You're trying, well, what if this happens? And what if that goes wrong? And what if this doesn't happen? I think you already know what to do. And you're just fearful of the worst case scenario. And I don't think that this is necessarily a time for you to lean into best case scenario, because what if best case scenario doesn't happen either, right? Whatever this is in your life. I think you know what the right next step is, but I think you also have to kind of let go of that being the right answer. I'm speaking in riddles. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you know that you want to move, right? I mean, this is me. I'll speak from a personal perspective, and maybe this resonates with you. I know that I want to move. I am not entirely sure how that's going to happen. I'm really not. Because I am adjusted to a quality of life that I've created for myself. And of course, I want to expand beyond it. I'm not really sure how that's going to happen. I'm really not. And I'm really overthinking. I have been overthinking the ways in which I want that to happen. And I'm battling what wisdom says versus what I want to happen. So I'm trying to I need to just kind of find the middle. What I'm, again, speaking for myself, hope it helps for you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remain a little practical, but I'm really not going to put too much weight on the practical. Does that make sense? Like, I'm going to do the things that normal people do to change their situation, but I'm not going to force that situation to work, because I believe in a higher power, and a higher power can do miracles. So I really hope by this fall, I'm recording y'all from another place. So Thanks for tuning in with me, guys. I hope this was helpful to you in some way. Leave me a comment below. I love you so much. Have a great full moon.